Hello, 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 hello. This is an excerpt from 69 Tequila shots for the single dad. I'm Robert Parish, single dad. Shot number 4, take pictures, preserve life. Easy for you to say, Robert the writer. You're a photographer, filmmaker. You have 2 Nikons and 3 Canon digital video cameras. If this every dad should know list were in order of importance, capturing photogerific pimentos, an old bozo the clown expression, of your children growing up, even the most random, would be in the top 5. In fact, this is sitting at number 4. Yes, your kids will totally appreciate, even if it's negative appreciation, such as the dreaded Bobby bow tie photo, any and every photo or moving image you take of them, especially the ones where they look stupid, are fighting with each other, picking their noses, belching loudly, shooting an airball. Place your own visual catastrophe here. If you don't have a camera, buy one, rent one, borrow one, please. It doesn't matter how traumatic life may be, record it. Our most beloved family video is called The Bay, given that title because at the time we lived on the banks of Puget Sound in Washington State. Graham and Ryan were 3 and 5. It was the beginning of my first single dad experience, i.e. shared custody 1 week on, 1 week off. And quite honestly, we were all hurting and acting out.
Well, look at the camera. This here is Ryan Parish. It's March 15th, 1983, right? You're Ryan? Yeah? And
I'm big old pal.
I'm a big old pal here. And this here is Graham. Are you Graham? Okay, and this is Graham Parish. This is my house at the bay, right?
Right.
The video, which features my boys wrestling, not too nicely, spitting, cursing, and racing around like Roadrunner inside my garret-like post-traumatic divorce apartment, has provided hours and hours of viewing pleasure for umpteen years. Just last Christmas, Ryan, Courtney, and I were watching the footage, which has now been transferred to DVD so it will last forever, and we all laughed so hard we cried. Our favorite moment from the bay is when Ryan looks right at me, does one of his best ever projectile saliva bursts, which ended up on my foot, and says to me with his slight but very charming speech impediment, "You don't love me. You never loved me. I hate you." What?
You never loved me. I hate you because you never loved me.
His words stung at the time. In retrospect, though, allowing my then youngest son to express himself without angry repercussion was a terrifically good and very healthy thing. Not being judged while growing up was certainly a factor in Ryan's career choice. Today, he's a social worker, specializing in abused children and teenagers, and his clients love him unconditionally.